Hello everyone, a special Gratitude Friday today. First of all, of course, for those people in the health services that are in the front line and that are doing an amazing job limiting the impact of that pandemic that is upon us. But also for all of those people who are helping our countries continue to run by providing us with food and water and electricity and pharmacies, and all of those people who are doing an amazing job that we took for granted for probably much too long. Now also, thank you to all of you for staying home like I'm doing today and keeping others safe by doing so. I wanted to take the next 4 minutes to introduce you or remind you of one of the most famous models around change, the Elizabeth Kubler-Ross change curve. The reason is that it really helps me understand what I'm going through personally, but also what the people that I support are going through, my friends, my colleagues, my clients as well. So hopefully I'll do that for you too. So Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, as you may know, was an American-Swiss psychologist, and she studied change through analyzing patients that have been told that they have a terminal disease. Now, this is obviously a very big, sudden and fearful change, not too different from what we're living now with COVID-19. She looked at the level of energy of those people going up and down through time. And the first thing that she showed is that when change happens, we're first faced with an element of shock, and then we get into that state of denial. I sometimes call it a state of bliss, when we think that we can control the change, when we think that we can fight it. We get that adrenaline kick and we're actually in fighting mode. So our level of energy is going up. But soon, of course, we understand that the change is bigger than we think, that we cannot control the change, that we're a victim, and we get into that state of frustration that will lead to depression. It's important to recognize this because we will all go through this if you haven't already. There will be time where your level of energy will be so deflated that probably the only thing you will want is go to bed, sleep it off, and hopefully you'll wake up the next morning and everything will go away. Now, of course, it won't, and you need to move from depression to experimentation, so trying new things. There is an element of toggle between depression and experiment here, because some of the things that you will experiment will not work, and so you go back to depression, but some will work, and they will help you make the right decision. If you make the right decision, then at some point you will integrate the change, and that new normal that you'll be in will be probably more energizing and more exciting than the state that we're in now, or even than the state that we were before the change happened. Now, it's probably hard to understand because at the moment we're really here. Now, if you want to help people through the change curve, as I do with the people that I coach or that I mentor, or with some of my clients and my friends, first of all, here in denial, frustration and depression, probably something you would not want to do is try to offer support in the form of expertise or in the form of solution or telling people what they should do. That's not the kind of help that is needed when people are there. The only thing that they really need is someone that listens, that empathizes, that helps them make sense of what's happening around them. Now, of course, your expertise and your support will be very much needed at a later stage when they start to experiment new things. And this will help them make the right decision for themselves, for their environment, and hopefully integrate the change at the end of the process. So that's when the work is really needed. This is where the listening ear is really needed. That's all that I really wanted to say. Thank you very much for listening. Please take care of your physical health, take care of your mental health, and most importantly, take care of those people that are around you. Thank you.